back, everybody. My name's Josh Parker, your Austin Original Realtor. If this is your first time here, welcome aboard. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future videos. Today, we're going to cover a topic that we've somewhat covered before and something that is blowing up on the internet. Ton of articles out there talking about the same thing, and that is, when is the housing market going to crash? It's up 2,400%. That's a huge number of searches happening right now, which is probably why you're catching this video. Why is the market so hot? Is also another hot topic, along with how much over asking price should I offer on this home. All these things have to do with market crash, not crashing. So let's jump into it. I'm going to tell you the market isn't going to crash. It is nothing like the market in 2008 when it did crash. Most of what caused that was financial institutions allowing anybody to get a home if they wanted to, simply by stating you made a certain income, or adjustable rate mortgages that caused you to have a very low payment the first couple years, and then it skyrocketed and nobody could pay those payments at that point. And by that point, it was too late. So homes devalued, people lost their homes, a ton of homes went into foreclosure. It was just a giant mess. Now, I'm here to tell you, I don't see that happening in this market. I think what's going to happen is it will level out, but it's not going to burst. And when I say level out, that means that we're going to continue to have this price home increase, especially here in Austin, Texas, because it quite frankly, I hate saying it because I'm from here, but our home prices have always been pretty good up until the last few years. Now that we've got major corporations moving to Austin, you got Oracle, Tesla, Facebook, Google, Apple, Amazon, all these big companies are relocating their headquarters to Austin, or their hubs to Austin, which is causing a huge influx of folks moving from those states and cities, especially California, Seattle, New York. And so that's going to cause a huge influx of people that have a lot of extra money from selling in those areas that, quite frankly, are double the price of what they are in Austin. So yes, it's bringing out the competition, but that doesn't mean it's going to cause a bubble. We're not in a situation financially with the financial institutes like we were in 2008. And so for that reason alone, I don't see it hitting a bubble. Yes, material cost has gone through the roof. On average, on a new build, you're looking at $36,000 extra just in material. But they can't keep up with the demand that we have here in Austin and with the shortage of inventory. We're down to under half a month. Now, you may be saying to yourself, well, isn't that a bubble? No, not really. It means that we're going to stall out for a short period of time. But I also think with the CDC guidelines that just came out, with people being able to get out and move again, that people aren't as scared to sell their home. So I think we're going to see probably a 10 to 15% increase over the next few months of inventory hitting the market, which means that you, as a buyer, now have more opportunity to get into a home. However, prices aren't going to go down because people are still moving in at record numbers into the Austin area. So if you're looking at selling, I still say it's a good time if you have the flexibility to look outside of town, work remotely, or don't mind sitting in a rental for a couple years until things level out and you want to take advantage of making some extra money. So leveling out and bubble, two separate things. I know I've read a ton of articles, talked to a whole lot of folks about, are we in a bubble? Everything I'm reading says no, for the exact reasons that I just stated. But they do all say that we are going to continue to see a rise probably for the next year to 2 years, and then it's going to level out some. So if you're looking at buying, you still are going to gain some equity in the home, not as much as what we just are seeing from people that have been in the home for 4 or 5 years and are now selling, but you're going to gain some equity. So the cash that you're coming out of pocket in order to purchase a home in today's market, going above asking price and waiving the appraisal, you're going to get that return, I believe, in the next year or so. So you're not going to miss out, but you're also going to end up saving at least that much over the next 2 years before it finally levels out to an extent. And when I say level out, I don't think that it's going to slow down tremendously, but I do think it's going to slow down enough that everybody can take a quick breath. Now, with the shortage of inventory and 100 plus people moving into town, people working remotely now, it's now a chance for those folks that may be renting for the last several years or have that first home that they bought a couple years ago to take advantage of that, get out of what they're in, into a bigger home now that you're working from home, maybe add a child to the home. All around, it's still a good time to buy if you can find the home and you've saved up some cash in order to do so. So at the end of the day, we're not in a bubble. I don't believe we are. A whole lot of other folks that I've talked to don't believe that we are. But it is a crazy time where prices are just seeming to go skyrocket. And I don't see that slowing down. So I hope this helps. If you're looking for a home, let's talk about your options, because there are options out there. You're going to have to be flexible. There's ways to get it done. And if you have some money set aside to be aggressive, it helps. But at the end of the day, I'm even helping VA and first-time home buyers get into a home as long as you have some flexibility. So I look forward to the next time. Until then, have a great day. Hit that subscribe button. We'll see you soon.